Okay, so we'll just do this. So the chemistry unit 2 2013 paper 1, right? Oh boy, because we skipped over it, so we have to go through it here. Now let me just get the pencil so I can draw the pen so I can draw. All right, so A, B, electrophile. An electrophile has a positive charge. All right. So which of the following terms does not describe a nucleophile? Which does not describe a nucleophile?
Would it be A, the Lewis acid?
A Lewis acid. Wonderful. Right. Here now, which ones will be hydrolyzed by water? We saw this repeat. Right. And here now. So this would have to have a double bond. It will have to be an acid in some form. This would be the answer. An acid would react with the pentachlorides already, right, to produce hydrogen gas. Let me let in this person. What's orange? All right. So let's look at this now. Methylbenzene can react to produce chloromethylbenzene. It will need chlorine and a Friedel-Crafts reagent. Right, okay, so most of these just repeating, to be very honest. So I guess I'll just mark them. Which of the following compounds will not decolorize bromine? Oh, but will, alright, so this would be ethanol, alright? Most of these repeat already, man. I don't think did number 11 repeat? Let me check. So which of the following pairs of compounds are optical isomers? This did repeat. It is a repeat, and this is the answer. Right? The complete reaction of phenol and aqueous bromine is characterized by a antiseptic smell and a precipitate, right? With a brown solution. Or a precipitate or brown solution and a antiseptic smell. That repeated, right? This repeated as well, so let's just have a look when it clears up. So negative inductive effects. Nope, that is not the answer. This is the answer. Right? So which of the following statement is not true about condensation polymerization? So it changed the type of polymerization. So what is it? What would be the answer? Would be A, right? Because something is lost, so it won't be completely the mass itself won't be completely conserved, right? Because something is lost. The product formed by the polymerization of the propene would be a plastic material. Which of the following factors will not affect the accuracy of the results in a titrometric analysis? This would have been adding excess water. Which of the following instruments is not used in titrometry? This would be a barometer. So that's fine. Those are repeated. Let's look at these now. Which of the following graphs illustrates titration between dilute sulfuric acid and potassium hydroxide solution? That would be, hold on. No. What's happening here? Why is the pH increasing? As we add acid, the pH increase. What? Hold on. Am I reading this? I'm reading it wrong, right? I'm definitely reading this wrong.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Isn't it increasing the volume of acid in solution? How are you increasing pH?
They just kick you out in the middle of nowhere, and I'm just like, so.
No, this don't make any sense. I'm not. Anybody make sense out of this? I am not understanding this question. I'm not getting it. Anybody can explain it to me, please? Because this completely flew over my head. Because if we're adding acid, shouldn't pH decrease? Why is it increasing? I have no idea why it's increasing here. Okay, and can anybody tell me? Everybody just silent. Can you quiet?
Sir, I think it's because up top it says dilute sulfuric acid, the titration of dilute sulfuric acid with potassium
It's much more than that.
hydroxide solution. So I'm guessing them
I know
titrating
a lot of bubbly things.
Would be
the
dilute. Okay.
them pressing the titration the acid against the base. So I'm guessing it will increase the pH.
But on the x-axis, won't x-axis decrease? Well, increase going forward. So doesn't it do that? So I'm wondering if the volume of sulfuric acid is increasing, the pH should decrease. But I understand if it was the base being added, then the pH will increase. But I don't understand these graphs.
Well, Edwin is. Yeah, all y'all listening.
I don't understand these graphs at all.
I don't even know.
If it were the other way around, I could understand how D would probably be the answer. But I don't get this question. Alright, I don't get that. Okay, let me see. Did somebody raise their hand? Let me see. Okay, so it's a neutralization reaction. Therefore, okay, let me see. Neutralization occurs on a strong acid and a base. Yeah. So yeah, it's a neutralization reaction. What about the graph? Oh. Potassium hydroxide and sulfuric acid are strong acids and strong bases. So the only changing is dilute.
I'm kidding.
Okay, I don't know. We can probably come back to this. I don't know about that. But okay. This should be solid. Right? And then this should be B here. Alright, let's look at this. The complex here. What was the answer for this? The concentration to solution which absorbs blah 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 blah. Alright, so this is just going to be absorptivity. Well, absorbance is equal to epsilon Cl, therefore 4.2 is going to be equal to epsilon, which is 7.10 times 10 to the times, I think, give it a second. I'm not seeing the right thing. So it's going to be that times 10 to the negative 3 tm cube, and then it's going to be times by x, and then times by 2. And what would be the answer that we got for this? What was the answer we got for this? Therefore, x is equal to what? Epsilon over Cl? Sorry, can't be epsilon over Cl. C is equal to what? Absorptivity, no. Absorptivity over epsilon L. 7.10 times 10. Yeah, times 10 to that power.
Are we talking about Lear? I have some funny things to say about Lear.
Times 10 to the third power times 2. What was the answer?
Just say some of the most anti-homosexual slander you'll ever hear.
Someone tell me, please. The answer is what? 4.2 over the 7.0. Oh, I have 0.10 right there. Right? No, don't mind that. It should be. Oh, it should be 0. I have 0.10. Sorry about that. It should be 0. Times 10 brought to the power of 3, right? And that would be times by 2, and your answer should be C. I'm not sure why you guys not responding using the mic, but but that's fine. So here we're gonna have C would be the answer for this one. We saw that already. The structural features, alright, that allows absorption in UV spectra. This would have been chromophores. They're known as chromophores. Which of the following vibrations may be exhibited by the molecule here? Well, which molecule is this? Asymmetric stretching, right?
I saw this bone.
Asymmetric stretching.
Watch, I could just tape your relationship back together.
Hello.
Why chance?
Water goes through what?
Will it be bending and stretching?
Bending and stretching. Alright. So water molecule, what are the normal modes? You would be bending and stretching. The normal modes for water is symmetric stretching, asymmetric stretching, bending, OH stretching, right? In different with the 2 different OH bonds, as well as general bending of the hydrogens, right? Which of the following alkenes? Alright, so we saw this already. We have our answer as D. Moving onwards. I have the screen to load a little bit. A mixture of gases. Okay, we saw this already, and the answer would be gas liquid chromatography. Right, we saw this as well. Should not absorb infrared radiation. Which answer would this be? 2 and 3?
Yeah, this one would be 2 and 3.
Alright, then this repeated out here, not significant. Right, which entities will not be a visualizing agent? Cellulose is not a visualizing agent per se. I still gonna debate about that, but I'm gonna debate about that when I return to UE. Which of the following statements about partition coefficient would be true to only? Alright. Sulfur contaminated coal is usually mixed with calcium carbonate at high temperatures to reduce sulfur dioxide emissions. Which reactions will be important in helping to reduce atmospheric pollution? Is it 2 and 3? Is it 3 only? Well, it can't be 3 only. Is it 2 and 3? What do you guys say? Is it 1 and 2?
One and two.
Alright. So calcium carbonate is used. Alright, so 1 is reducing sulfur in the air, and 2 is just an a bit different for it. Alright. Okay. I think somebody, when I was doing this paper, somebody said 3 would be the an answer as well, because it's the creation of the calcium carbonate that we will use in the removal of sulfur dioxide, but I'm not sure if that's a bit of a stretch there. Which of the following is represented by carbon 1 to carbon 4 hydrocarbons? This would be the refinery gas, right? Which of the following may be a result of light-induced reactions? Alright, we saw this already. 1 and 3. Pollutants in the air.
Hopping onto my OnlyFans is the only way some people get in touch with their families.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, it
The
would be,
question wasn't it B?
yeah, it would be 2
So
only.
wasn't it B?
Yeah, it was 2 only. My apologies. My apologies. My brain mixed up what was wrong.
What I was saying for 32, if 32 is D.
B 32?
Um,
No. I don't think so. Refinery gas would be the those hydrocarbons. For example, propane is a refinery gas, and propane is 3 carbons long, and we use it for cooking. So that's an example of refinery gas. So it would fall within there, I believe. Alright, so you guys are awake when you see mistakes, but y'all don't want to answer the questions. But alright, sure. That's fine. Fermentation of sugars to alcohol is controlled by an enzyme complex known as zymase, as we know. In manufacture of chlorine by the electrolysis of brine using the diaphragm cell, the anode is made up of titanium with an inert coating, and that inert coating is of what substance?
it's been a year.
Could somebody tell me? Of which substance is the inert coating made out of?
It's been a year. It's been about a year.
Alright. Nobody? Alright. Okay, sure. So in the production of sulfuric acid by the contact process, the following exothermic reaction happens. Because it's exothermic, we need low temperature and excess oxygen, but because of the mole difference over here, we don't need low temperature, we actually need high temperature, so 2 and 3 is the answer. Flocculation is the process involved in the clarification of water. Right, let's look at this now. 38. I think I saw this. I think this question repeat. It does, but I have to wait for it to stop doing that. So 1 and 3 would be the answer here. The burning of polyvinyl chloride PVC is considered an improper disposal technique because PVC what does the burning of PVC produce?
toxic products.
Produces fumes like hydrogen chloride, right? And carbon monoxide. And we know that hydrogen chloride is an irritant, a pulmonary irritant, because it can affect your respiratory thing, and then carbon monoxide, if I remember biologically, it is an asphyxiant, right? So it can cause asphyxiation as well as carbon monoxide poisoning. So it's toxic. Which of the following ions are contributors to eutrophication? 1 and 2. Alright, then 41. This is ammonium molybdate. Alright, let's go scroll back down. Chemistry papers aren't all that bad, it's pretty fine, to be very honest. Everything is pretty fine. Hold on. So allow the screen to stabilize for a moment. Is everything fine, guys? I hope everything is fine. When chlorofluorocarbons in the upper atmosphere are impacted by ultraviolet radiation, fluorine radicals are formed in the presence of, in preference to fluorine radicals. This occurs in the upper atmosphere because the energy of the What's the answer here?
C.
C. Alright, it's less than the energy of the. So it okay. It happens in the upper atmosphere because of that.
A kind of sound good, but me don't know.
So I guess C is not sure about C there. But what we're saying, we're taking into consideration the operative words in this question. Right? We're saying that chlorine radicals are made up of fluorine radicals, right? And this occurs in the upper atmosphere. So what about it occurring in the atmosphere, right? Is involved in the question. The upper atmosphere, right, would have more exposure to UV light. So I think they want us to incorporate that into the answer. So I don't know. I would think that's probably D, right, or A would be a good answer. What do you guys think? What do you guys think for the answer? Alexis, Aneska, Kyra, Kaleem, Brianna. What do you guys think?
Sir, maybe C.
Maybe C? Alright. Okay. So I think C is a good answer, sure. Alright, so we're saying that they create fluorine radicals more than fluorine radicals, probably because the bond strength is a bit less. Alright, I think that shows the preference. Chlorofluorocarbons undergo this. We know that the answer would be what? B?
Sir, B.
And then nitrogen monoxide is responsible for the destruction of the ozone layer in the stratosphere. Note how is nitrogen monoxide generated in the atmosphere?
Combustion.
2 and 3.
Oh, so combustion is not okay. Alright, so combustion of fossil fuels. Does the combustion of fossil fuels produce nitrogen monoxide?
The high temperature and high temperature oxidize nitrogen.
They do release the oxides, right? So I think it's true. But which oxides? Is it monoxide? Do they release monoxide? I think it does produce dioxides. I think it does produce like dioxides and nitric oxides.
2 and 3 is not good.
Yeah, 2 and 3 seems like the better answer. Because the nitrogen oxides are produced from combustion are NO2 and N2O. But I don't remember NO being there.
What?
Right, I just don't remember that being there at all. Probably it's not even combustion in excess oxygen it's there. I don't think so.
No, stop, please.
Alright. So we have that there. So I think that's off. So lightning discharge, we know that from lightning. We know that from unit 2 biology, so that's gonna be an answer there. Right, and the reduction. So 2 and 3. Which of the following plastics are biodegradable? Alright, we have that. So that is the end of the chemistry unit 2 2013 paper 1. Are there any questions or concerns while we're at it?